there's been a dawn raid. Tania Amisi, the woman with multiple identities, has been arrested in her Chelsea flat.
This interview is being recorded. Can you please state your name?
Tania Amisi.
She looked a little startled, but I think even though she was startled, she remained confident, because I don't think she was 100% sure what it was all about.
So far, Helen and Mo have found Tania's made 37 claims from 22 councils and used 4 different identities to get them.
Give me your details today as Tania Amisi. Are you known by any other names?
Tania Amisi or Tania Westwood.
Any other names apart from those two that you've been using? You're known by a number of aliases, including Tania Amidi, Mbeko Amisi, Tania Amisi, Tania Amicia, and Tansi Amisi. Why would the Home Office have those details for you as aliases when you told me the only 2 names you use are Tania Amisi and Tania Westwood?
I have no idea.
Initially, at the beginning of the interview, I think she was very relaxed and very cocky.
How do you support yourself to live?
You can find out. I don't know. No comment.
You don't know how much you pay rent?
You should know, isn't it?
I'm asking you a question.
I'm telling you, no comment.
We put you under surveillance last October. We followed you. So why are you claiming money for an address where you don't live?
No.
So when we brought out the fact that we actually did surveillance on her and we followed her, she didn't say anything, but there was a look of shock and horror in her face that we actually followed her numerous days to see what she was up to. She realised she was in trouble.
With Tania under arrest, her flat is searched. It provides an eye-opening insight into her lifestyle.
When we were searching her bedroom, she had nearly every designer bag you can possibly think of. She had a Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Hermes, YSL, Givenchy, Dolce & Gabbana, every bag you could think of, high-end bag, she had them, and they were just thrown at the bottom of the wardrobe.
These bags are estimated to cost more than £20,000.
Barclays Visa debit card, Santander.
They've also found 7 credit cards linked to 3 different identities, as well as 2 Congolese passports.
This passport is full of visas for the Ivory Coast, Brussels. This is a visa for America, Egypt, Morocco.
Frequent flyer.
A very frequent flyer.
Oh, well, what else is she to do? She's not working. She was getting money from various different sources. It was all free. So what best way to spend it other than holidaying and shopping?
While she was on holidays, she went to the Prada outlet. You can see that she spent over €2,000.
I've never encountered anybody that we've ever arrested or investigated to have amassed so much money and goods that's been funded by the taxpayer.
But they don't have Tania in custody for long. She's got a small child, and her lawyer manages to get her out on bail with a tag and a list of strict conditions. Later, and it's time to face justice. Tania's been summoned to Crown Court.
It was listed for hearing at 10 o'clock, but she didn't attend, as I understand it, because she has been to the hospital. I have concerns when someone who's charged with being in possession of a false passport not turning up at court, but I want to know it's a genuine appointment with a doctor or a hospital, because for all I know they may be on a flight to a foreign country.
The fear she's done a runner is well placed. Tania has cut off her tag and vanished.
She skipped bail, so we're not sure whether or not she's in the country or she's out of the country. However, my colleague has requested some bank statements, her bank statements, so that we can see if she's accessed her accounts.
Mo and Helen hope to find Tania by tracking where she's spending money.
On the 11th of February, she purchased some Eurostar tickets.
Yeah.
And it looks like she left the country on the evening on the 11th. On the 12th, she was booking herself into the hotel in Paris. So when she was due in court on the 13th, she'd already left the country. She was already in Paris. You can see then her other transactions are in Paris as well. And she's moving onwards. And then as of 17th of March 2015, she's booking herself into the Sheraton in Brussels. £294.96.
You're never going to see her again, are you?
There's an arrest warrant out for her. It's not quite over yet.
Tania Amisi has fled to Belgium. Julie Smith isn't going anywhere. She's standing her ground to fight the claims made against her.
Got my case statement. I'm not guilty of anything. Of what they're saying I'm guilty of, I'm not.
But if she wants to stay out of court, she needs to persuade her investigators.
This was what's on the sofa. It's all cans, empty cans of beer. There's nothing to indicate any woman was ever there.
Ruth is reviewing the evidence taken from Julie Smith.
Tell me the stuff that you talk. You're in a rush now.
Loads of clothes, yes, loads of clothes.